Welcome back, everyone. I know you've already seen the full renovation tour as well as the kitchen breakdown and the details, but we are here in my favorite room of this entire house. This is the primary ensuite. I'm going to take you through all the details that we include in here to make this not only function, but look as clean as it does. Similar to the challenge we had in the kitchen, spatial planning was key when it came to creating this functional space in the bathroom. The architect's original plans for this layout served absolutely no purpose whatsoever. They had a shower randomly in this corner, they had a toilet, and then they had two en-suites here with a tub randomly in the back that felt so out of place. When it came to creating this design, we wanted this beautiful, clean, spa-like minimal aesthetic, which is complete opposite of what the original space looked like. The main focus was to create a sense of balance and harmony. And the best way to do that in any design is to create symmetry. So that's exactly what we did. In doing this corridor, it allowed us to have our own separate toilet closet as well as a linen closet. Once we had those base sizes that are requirements for those rooms, that allowed us to create this beautiful walk-in wet room. As you enter, you have the his and hers matching custom vanities on each side, the glass that parallels each other, and then you get to walk into your own double shower with isolated tub that is centered on the room. All of these details add up to creating a beautiful space. And when it comes to bathrooms, they are something you are using multiple times a day. So my key features that I always like to include have hidden storage throughout, so your space can always look clean and beautiful, because at the end of the day, we are using hundreds of products regularly. We have our skincare, we have our cologne, we have our makeup, we have our shampoo, we have our conditioner. There are a number of products we're using and reaching for regularly. I wanted to zone each space so it not only feels defined, but serves an ultimate function. When it comes to the vanity, I wanted a tile to surround the space that complemented the natural stone. So I wanted to find the undertones of the gray that match a lot of the variation of the veining on the natural stone and the large format tile. So as you can see, it has much more of that beautiful movement that's organic versus a stripe variation that looks a little bit harsh in a space. This gives it a very beautiful, soft approach. When it comes to any vanity design, I always want to put the function first, especially with lighting. This is a big thing that a lot of builder grade basic homes do not get right. It comes down to forward facing light. For the longest time, we have always seen a single light on the top of the mirror, which, yes, it gives you that cascading line in front of you, but it's never even, and it usually gives you unflattering shadows. Having a double wall sconce on each side allows the most flattering, but also the most even light on any application, whether you're doing your skincare or your makeup. These are all dimmable, so you can have that beautiful sense of ambient light, but also task-like that serves more than one function. Because these vanities aren't super large and they're individualistic, I wanted to opt for a wall-mounted faucet instead of a deck mount. This allows for so much ease of access on the counter, but also makes it so much easier to clean because you don't have to clean around those plumbing install rings. That is another huge feature. And if I'm being honest, using both hands to turn on a tap is super luxurious. Like, just the touch and feel of them is next level. And I know I've said this a million times, but on any storage, I always go for a drawer over a cabinet system, especially in a bathroom. This allows you to have all of your hot tools at ease of access, as well as any overflow of storage that you can keep organized right within your reach. The most asked question I'm going to get is, Phoenix, where is your storage for the shower? Where did you put everything? Where are my items that I need to reach daily? So this was the biggest concern that the clients had. And I came up with a creative solution that hides everything out of eyesight, especially when you first walk in. The last thing I want to see when I come into this beautiful monolithic minimal space is an entire shelf filled with 20 different products of your shampoo and conditioner and body wash that don't actually match. If you are not that kind of person, because I personally am, I will repot every single bottle to make sure they all match. But that being said, this was the solution. In the custom vanity, we built in a hidden niche within the waterfall edge with an additional shelf. That way you can see everything that you need and have it as an ease of access while you're in the shower without interrupting the sight lines of how minimal this bathroom and wet room is. People that have these linear Schluter drains, are always against them. They're like, they're so hard to clean. They always have buildup. Did you know that you're actually supposed to be cleaning your drains every 2 to 3 weeks? And people that have these usually are complaining because they open them up every 5 to 6 months and they see all the hair, all the grime. I'm like, people, are you not cleaning your showers? This is such a beautiful detail because it creates that minimal look that has the tile front as the face, and it creates that seamless transition. So the drain is literally just a small perimeter around, which once again adds to that beautiful minimal aesthetic. Because we used all of these cooler tones, the best option was to use a matte black. And I know once again, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say matte black is bad. It shows water spots. Who is cleaning your space, people? There is always function and form that goes hand in hand. You should always be cleaning yourself. But if you go with a high quality coated matte black, this is not going to show all of the hard water buildup nearly as much as one of those cheap film covers. A feature that I include in every single one of my projects, especially in wet rooms and bathrooms overall, is a mitered edge. Whenever you're connecting the tiles, a mitered edge is a cut at 45-degree angle where they both connect. This gives you that beautiful seamless transition that almost looks like a waterfall because it looks like the tiles connected to each other. I wanted this bay window to have a mausoleum effect of all the tiles stepping in and connecting to each other that allows the bay window to be the feature and not the trim all the way around. You know, I'm always thinking about function as well as aesthetic. So that's why we actually did a glass clamp hook. So everything is right at arm's reach when you're in the shower. You don't actually have to step out of the wet room to have that dry towel. In addition, we've also included a towel rack here just for ease of access. So if you're on that side showering, or on this side, you can have them on either side depending on your personal preference. And before you say anything, this is the perfect location to keep it out of sight and out of mind when you're showering. Unless you're dancing around in here, these are going to stay dry. And if they don't, guess what? You have a backup right here. A key design feature I always include in every single one of my designs, space permitting, is a toilet closet for a few main reasons. One is to control odors and have its own separate exhaust ventilation system. This means everything is secluded just to this room itself, and you don't have those odors that go through the rest of the space, especially when you have a big ensuite. If you have more than one person living with you and you have a large ensuite like this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The second main reason why I always include a toilet closet is so that more than one person can actually use the washroom at the same time. You can have a person actually in the toilet closet using it and someone taking a shower. Couples, this is amazing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have an ensuite attached to your bedroom and your partner is using the toilet and you need to get in because you're late for work because you need to shower and brush your teeth, this is the perfect solution for you. In addition to doing this primary ensuite, we also did the additional 3 bathroom renovations in this entire home that I applied many of my design principles to. One is the mitered edges on every single part of the shower that gives you that seamless look. And 2 is always bringing in a hand shower. If you clean your own bathroom, which I certainly hope you do, you need a hand shower. This allows you to actually clean the full bathroom perimeter, because if you don't have one, you know the struggle of trying to scrub all of the walls and the grout down and then getting a bowl and splashing to keep it clean. And this solves every problem. In addition to that, if you have a rain head and that is your primary source of water in the bathroom, having that hand shower allows you to shower in a different format. I know women are not washing their hair every single day, and most men, if you have long hair, you're not either. To actually strain your neck to get underneath one of those is always a challenge. The hand shower also solves that problem for you. In addition to designing kitchens, bathrooms are one of my other favorite areas that I love designing in homes. You can create a beautiful and intimate and sexy design because if we're being honest, you're in a bathroom so many times a day. If you're going into that bathroom and you actually enjoy the design, enjoy the experience, that's what design is all about. If you are able to go into a bathroom and not have a memorable experience, I mean, I'm not talking about using the toilet because you had Taco Bell, but if you're having a shower and you get to actually feel like you're transporting somewhere else, that is always what is on the forefront of great design. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love being able to share my projects as well as my wealth of knowledge with all of you. So thank you for always watching. If you have any questions about bathrooms, renovations, transformations, just interior design questions in general, please comment below and I'll get back to all of you because I know you probably have so many questions. And if you're ever second guessing yourself, just ask, what would Design Daddy do? Live in this wet room. That's what I want to do.